Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Nick from Glass Genius here in Wellington, New Zealand. And I thought I'd make this video and maybe show you some shower glass restoration. I know it's, when people ask me what I do and I tell them I'm a glass surface restoration specialist, they're like, huh? And then I go, you know the stains on showers? And they're like, yeah. And I say, well, that's the kind of thing I do. So you can see this shower, it's quite hard to pick up on film, but you can see there's definitely some mineral staining on the glass. So in this video, I'm just going to show you some of the process and hopefully you'll find it interesting. So first of all, safety first, right? We're using electricity in a bathroom. So, and the whole area has to be masked extensively, is quite time consuming. So I've got plastic over the roof there, and I've got to make sure I don't create problems. I'm there to solve problems, and I'm not there to spray the ceiling and the walls with compounds. So that's why I go to these lengths. You can see the hinges, all the trimming is masked, and so the area is prepared now. Got my PPE on, glasses, earmuffs. Right, got my Makita polisher, low speed orbital buffer there. And these sections, I'm going to speed them up, otherwise you're probably not going to watch the video. So it's, I would describe it as can be quite tedious work. It takes quite a lot of focus, and it's just, I would say it's like, I love the work, but it can be a little bit boring. But as you can see, this is a low speed orbital polisher, but that pad is doing 600 RPM. And the reason why when you try to restore your own shower you don't have much luck is that to try to do it by hand, just go to your shower right now, wet a face cloth and just start doing circles and count. I bet you don't get to 100 circles before you just give up and your arm's sore. So what my polish can do in an hour, an arm would probably take 6 months, because no one's going to go stand there for weeks on end trying to get their staining off. But this is the real secret. It's a combination. It's the tool, it's me, it's the pad and the compound, and just a lot of experience. And DIY, put it this way, if you're able to restore your shower by hand, it never had a serious problem in the first place. So it's that polish it doesn't look very big, but it weighs 3.2 kilos, and it can be quite fatiguing just holding that thing for long periods of time. So now we're getting into cleaning the glass up. I've pulled off all the protection from the shower, and any window cleaners watching right now, you're probably going to hassle my technique using a squeegee. But so it's just a matter now of just cleaning up the glass, and that's my Finesse tool I'm using there. So just any little areas that I didn't get quite right, I can just pull that out and just give it a little bit of a touch up. This is what really makes a difference. If I have a very high attention to detail, I could just walk away and leave those marks and probably no one would ever see them, but I know they're there. And I like to get the shower looking perfect. So just these little touch-ups, I think it's just the finishing touches that make all the difference. So it's just a case of cleaning off the compound, having a good look in certain lights. I know how to look at glass. If you're looking up into the glass or down into the glass, it's generally if you're going to see if something's not quite right about it. So you can see I've spotted something that needs a little bit more of a touch up there. So at this stage, it's just, like I said, it's going that little bit of extra distance just to make sure it's perfect for the client. And that tool I have there is awesome to pull that off. So if that's actually a Milwaukee tool, very good tool, little mini polisher. Right, so we're going to have another look at it. Have I got it right that time? Clear it up, having a good look. Yep, pretty happy with that now, I reckon. So now, almost ready for the next stage. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up the outside. Again, any window cleaners watching this are probably going to comment, tell me I don't know how to use a squeegee. A few little touch-ups on the outside, a little bit more finesse there. Give it a bit of a wipe. Looking good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a flow of water, and I'm seeing if I can get the glass to sheet completely over the surface, and this is telling me that all the minerals are gone. If the water's sheeting like that, there's no mineral spots for the water to cling to, so that's a good sign. It's just yeah, it's just a little trick that I've learnt. And now what I'm doing is that just the final bit of finesse, dry it all up. What happens is that once you get the hinges really wet, they'll cry water for quite a long period of time after. So I'm just making sure everything's looking spick and span. Wipe, you know. Probably go a bit overboard actually. Okay, now I actually remove the handle just to make it a bit easier to restore. So this is going back on. I've got confidence to do that. I worked in the glazing industry. I've helped install showers before. I've taken lots of these off, or otherwise I wouldn't be doing that. Okay, now bit of a tidy up of the area. Final touches. Looking good. Right, pack up the rest of my equipment. And then, yeah, that's done. Now we're going to have a look at the finished result. Right, look at that. I would describe this shower as back to as new condition. You can see there's no staining on that at all. And where I showed you the staining earlier on in the video, we'll have another look at that section. And you can see it's gone. There's no staining there. I was really happy with how this shower came out. Okay, as you probably worked out, that was completely unscripted. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed watching the video, and yeah, now you got to see a little bit of an insight into how shower glass is professionally restored.